Alright, we are back. This is Nomadic Gamer, and this is Summoner's War. Alright, let me just collect all of this. We're gonna need all the energies. Alright. Alright, this is the daily missions to do every day, and then if you do it every day, you basically get 10 of the pink gems. And the pink gems, I don't know if it's too loud or not. I mean, I'm trying to find the balance. But the pink gems, if you go into the shop, there's a lot of stuff you can buy for the blue gems. You go into the, let's see, the pink gems give you special stuff, and it shows you what you get. And Angelmons are really cool, they're very rare. Mystical Scrolls are a more better advanced, you know, for summoning creatures. The premium pack is the best, and it gives you 11 Mystical Scrolls and 1 Angelmon for each attribute. That's the best to get. And, you know, obviously you can just buy the gems if you want, but you can also earn them. You can also, like, get this for free, probably watch, like, a video, and it'll give you, you know, but that's what I've been doing. Oh, the glory shop is, I think it's medals that you get in the arena. But that's what I've been doing, is earning. And then if you, let's see, yes, this is what I had been doing for a long time without realizing about the 750. You can pay 75 pink gems for a 1 3 to 5 star creature. The Mystical Scroll gives you the same thing. Social points are friend given little points and stuff. They're very useful. But it's the 3 to 5. And with the 750, you get 11 Mystical Scrolls, which I think is, I'll have to do the math, but I think it's the better deal. Okay. So our quest is to search the Garen Forest. What else do we have here? Oh, that's the gift box. Limited. I always have that. And then the runes, limited edition rune package. And a Devilmon package. Yeah, I thought I did. I thought I had a summons that I can just do right now. Oh, that's cool. Alright, it's a Vagabond, but it's a water. And, you know, when you look under the collection and stuff, you know, they each have the same thing except different different attributes, like all this is all fire, but you have the same. The vagabond that I have is wind. Does it have the same? Yes. Slash rocks is the only thing that they have in common. I like the fact that you can move them like this. This is his new taunting strike. And, you know, I could take these two and combine them together. Combine the one into the other. And, because they're both at level 1. But I'm not going to do that because, you know, I know I have another water, but the different elements help. You can view the available items and monsters in the drop info. You can acquire it by clearing the 7th stage of Garen Forest. So, the Garen Forest is where I can get the energy runes. Tip, that's new. 1 to 6 runes are dropped in the order of each area stage, meaning, you know, if I play the first level, I'm gonna get rune 1. If I play level 5, I'm gonna get rune 5, and so on. I think, the last level, I have an opportunity to get a dropped monster as well. And I have gotten the wolf before, and he's pretty awesome. And let's see, did I... Real quick, let me check. Alright, so I did get the rune. And what I did by accident was just I put like all of my runes on her without really thinking about what they did. But attack plus 6. And she has more defense than she really does attack, but she can be pretty formidable. Alright, finally, no more making up excuses. We're diving into this battle. Alright. And you can tell what their attribute is by their background. Like the pig and the mushroom on the left. It's fire. You can also tell from the toadstool itself. The one on the right is wind. Water is strong against fire. And then fire is just neutral to itself. And I'm trying to remember what beats wind. I can never remember. But I'm just going to use these guys. It's the monsters! Watch out! Yeah. And it really is super turn-based, which I love. And he just... Alright. So he's weak against fire. Wind is weak to fire. And then the yellow arrows means neutral. That big monster in the center, I think he's the boss. Yeah, yellow is neutral. Oh. Cool. Slash Blade attacks an enemy with a sword 2 times. Each attack has a 30% chance to decrease the target's attack power for 2 turns. Alright, I'm gonna heal him. And sometimes the enemies, yeah, it's double attack. Sometimes the enemies will just attack one character. Alright. And after each battle you get a prize. And see, because it's the 2nd level, this is the 2nd rune. I knew you could handle it. Is that the 2nd energy rune? You'll be able to complete the set at this rate. Durand was right. There's something wrong with the forest. We should take a closer look. Alright, and from here you can either go on to the next stage or return to the world map or deal with runes. I'm just going to do that. Let's use the 2nd energy rune you got from the last battle. You'll be able to get the energy rune set effect right away. Which... yeah, they're just wanting you to pick. It worked. Now we have 2 sets of the energy rune. Oh, did you know that you can get different runes from different areas? For example, you can get the energy rune from the Garon Forest, and you get a different piece in each stage. I can't believe we have to clear every stage. But at least we know now, right? And this explains it further. 1 to 6 runes are dropped in the order of each area's stage. Yeah, I don't remember this. They may have added this in, I don't know. To explain it further, because for the longest time I didn't really get it, but... that doesn't do anything. Oh well. Energy 2 set, and some of them require like sets of 4 to complete the set. But even if I were to put 2 energy runes on different characters, whether it's 4 and 6, or 3 and 5, or 5 and 6, or 1 and 2, they would still get the HP up 15%. So, now that I did that, you can see in green how much health he's been given, how much attack, and how much defense. So, you can really stack these numbers on each other and really beef up your characters if you know what you're doing. Me, I never know what I'm doing with these things. I'm just playing the game to the best of my ability. Kinda wanted to put a rune on him, but oh well. We'll just head to the 3rd battle. No, because of the background, purple background means wind. Fire is weak against wind, so that's why I kept the water vagabond. Oh wait, I can't remember. I can't remember if fire is good against wind or not. Well, we're gonna find out. Wow. Okay. Water is weak to wind. Fire is strong to wind. Wow, I might lose the battle. Provoking the target with an 80% chance. Well, because they are level 1, they might not be too bad. So far, so good. And sometimes, you know, my attacks can give them like little symbols up there. Like the shield cut in half, it means their defense, I think, is cut in half. Yeah. Yeah, the broken shield means it decreases their defense for 2 turns. And this is another, when you give different characters runes, like, for example, this particular attack, it deals more damage according to your max HP. So if you stick a lot of runes on this character that beefs up his HP, this attack is going to also increase. So that's something else to keep in mind. Which, you know, when I first started playing this, I was not paying attention. Alright, leveled up. Got +5 crystals. She leveled up. And we got a summon scroll. Yeah, sometimes you don't get runes, you just get a summon scroll. Which, in the beginning of the game, they're good to have, you know, to get your roster up. But later on in the game, the particular silver starred ones are really good for fusing. Alright. And for the missions, we did... Oh, that's not the daily mission, though. And I can't get all of them because I need to add some friends. Power up runes 3 times. Summon monsters 3 times. Power up monsters 3 times. And use 20 energy. So, I'm in the process of. Alright. Equip a rune set. Collect. Perfect battle. Clear a battle without losing any monsters. Complete an energy rune set. And we leveled up again. Let me... summon... Alright. and this is one of the enemies in the game, you can't awaken Silver Star monsters. They're usually used as material for power-ups. But you can still use them for battle, but yeah, check your monster collection. You can increase the max number of monsters possessed. You can check the user ratings of each individual monster and change the various setups related to the monster. You can check the info of your monsters in possession in different ways. Like, yeah, this is really good. I usually have it on this, but, you know, that's really cool. And then here's the little mushroom. But yeah, unable to awaken. Unlike the golden stars, only the gold stars can awaken. And these guys, and they have their own like little skill. And they gain experience, and you can put runes on them. But, you know, for the most part, they are used to fuse with your gold stars. So, why don't I do that right now? Since my Vagabond is the only wind that I have, I'll use him. Select a material monster. The material monster disappears after power up. And then you can see how much, you know, and you can have up to 5 to put into one monster at a time. And yeah, I'm gonna add him. So he gains 3 levels automatically. You know, I don't have to ceaselessly go through battle after battle after battle. They can just quickly evolve that way. And there you go. It's much stronger for it now. Even though Paths is unlocked, I'm going to play East again to try to get the level 3 rune. And yeah, up there in the leader skill, it shows what it is. It increases the resistance of ally monsters by 20%. Yeah, resistance. And it's it's not. Alright, that's much better. Yep, fire has the advantage to wind, and wind is neutral. Let's go straight for the boss. And it doesn't matter if your characters dies, or some of your characters dies, just so long as you win the battle. And we got another scroll. Alright. It's a level 1 ghost. And what I did before was I took these little silver starred creatures and I battled and battled and battled and battled and battled. And I shouldn't have. I wasn't getting anywhere. So when I got later on in the game, I started to become really super weak. Alright, Summoner's Duty, collect. As part of the daily missions, reinforce troops. Have more than 2 water monsters, 2 fire, and 2 wind, regardless of whether they're silver or gold. Still working on the battle basics. Use the wind properties weakness. I thought I did. Alright. Yeah. And this also shows, the monster's attack. And now you can see what they do. It clings on to an enemy and deals damage. It has a 50% chance to increase the enemy's chances of landing a glancing hit for 1 turn. Which would be me if this was an enemy. Let me take it and level up my blue. Alright, so it's always really awesome to get, it says new, yes. Did they, yeah, the shop is important. These arcane towers are important. Alright, I'm just going to continue battling. Okay, they're all fire. So wind beats water. Fire beats wind, wind beats water. Awesome, and it has a chance to freeze it. So, knowing exactly what your creature's skills are and what they do is very, very important to winning battles. Alright. See what I mean when they gang up on like one character? Yeah. Uh-oh. But I think we have the advantage. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually glad I got the water and I didn't get rid of him. Alright, awesome. And even if they die, it doesn't matter. All the characters, all the creatures get experience. Alright, we got the 4 rune. Critical rate up 1%. And, you know, if you don't need it, you can sell it as well, but... Monsters everywhere. And it seems like the deeper into the forest we go, the stronger they get. Could they be trying to protect the forest from intruders? What could possibly have happened? Let me return. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't get any. Alright. Alright, I'm going to look at the rune that I have. Critical rate up 1%. And see, this was another thing that I just was completely oblivious to. Alright, what did that say? You can enchant runes now. Alright, and we'll see. Yeah. Alright, awesome. And the daily rune maintenance, power them up 3 times. And I'm level 5 now. This is really interesting, the light and dark. It's really difficult to get light and dark unless you have a rune. Or not a rune, but I'm sorry. Unless you have a scroll specifically for light and dark. At least that's been my experience. And I think in my other account, the furthest that I got may have been up here at like Eiden Forest or Faerun Castle. Yeah. And then the Garen Forest. I mean, every level has a normal, hard, and hell difficulty, and yeah, it's really challenging. It gets really challenging. But let's continue on. Alright, water. Wind is strong against water. Water strong against fire, of course. Because there's more. Wow, this is a problem. There. I don't know why it's difficult to select it. Alright, neutral. Alright. The levels get longer too. Like before, you know, the levels were only consisting of 2. Now this has 3. But I mean, the graphics are really awesome. I love the different characters. It really is a very deep, complex, you know, system. And sometimes it's really good to get rid of the side enemies and then go for the boss rather than going for the boss outright. Alright. Love to see them gain levels. And it's the fifth level rune. Alright, there we go. There's the wind properties weakness. I don't know why I didn't catch it the first time. Alright. And I think with her skill, her recovers the target's HP and removes all harmful effects. The recovery amount is proportionate to the attack power. And her attack power. So if I level up her attack power, like if I put all my attention into her attack power, her Purify will heal more than if I didn't. Like if I just put everything in defense, her Purify would remain at low power. So it's really important to understand exactly how their skills work. Which, again, when I first started playing this, I didn't really put much attention into, but it's important. Especially later in the game. Alright, I did get a new rune. HP up 40. Alright, these guys. The slash access attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. So let me put this rune onto him. So he will get HP plus 40 as well as the 15% bonus. And now his slash rock's major attack will do a lot more damage. Alright, Level 6 plateau. Wind beats water. And fire beats wind. Alright, let's just dive into it. These monsters really mean business. It's like the whole forest is in on this. Yeah, that continuous damage, they poison. The mushrooms can poison you, and after a while, sometimes the damage really does add up. I'm gonna heal her because he's weak against them anyway. And they've been attacking her a lot. Wonderful. Yeah, when you get later on in the game, it's like these battles, you're gonna barely see the red bar go up. That's why it's much more better to get. And there's a level 6 rune. Attack up 1%. It really is a shame about this forest. Let's hurry and find the cause of this whole mess before things get any worse. Alright. And as the runes level up, obviously white is the basic, green is above that obviously. And I think there's purple, there's different colors to signify their power. So if you start out with a white rune, 3 levels makes it green. But if you start with a green rune at level 1, obviously the green rune is going to be better quality. So her her skill, the water skill, doesn't really have anything special. It's just dependent on the attack, I guess. And the healing, the recovery amount is proportionate to the attack power. That's the most important. So essentially that's what you want to level up with her, is the attack power. And obviously, give her good defense. He doesn't... See, I kind of want to give... He doesn't have any runes. But I mean, she would benefit from the attack plus 1%. And that's what I'm thinking about. Which one would benefit the most? But I'm going to think more on that. I'll just continue with the last final battle, the boss. And he's water. So, the fire is not going to matter much in this. This is the deepest part of the forest. I sense something here. And oftentimes it really is just this, back and forth. Turn-based combat. Which, if you enjoyed the older Final Fantasies, I mean, you'll love this game. Ah, what is that? A giant wolf? Watch out. You can check the boss's skills up there and what it does. So, Scratch. Attacks an enemy with big claws and weakens the target's defense with a fixed chance. Passive, multiple hits. Attacks consecutively with a 30% chance. Passive, Annihilate. Get an extra turn if the enemy falls. I'm going to heal. And their attack and defense is halved. Dang. I might lose him. Nah. Alright. And the boss will give you either any rune from any of the levels or a monster drop. Phew, I thought that was the end, but you saved us both. Where'd this giant monster come from? That was a summoned monster that protects the sanctuary. Who are you? Everything's gone to chaos. I'm Lysana, from the Magic Society of the Council. I'm the one who requested help. Then I suppose you could tell us what happened here. He's long since been forgotten, but the ancient hero Dairon was buried at the deepest end of the Garen Forest. However, the sanctuary was destroyed by someone recently, and we don't know why. I came here after hearing the bad news and am headed to the Guardians of the Sanctuary. My gosh. So the whole force was trying to guard the Sanctuary? That's right. But with you two here, the whole place is in fury. We need to get out of here. The Guardian will return soon. Yikes! Not the giant wolf again. Let's get out of here now. We'll talk about the details later. Whoa! I think this is new. Garen Forest Clearance Reward. Elven Ranger 3-star. The reward will be sent to your inbox. I think that's light. There's a message from the council. Who could it be? Hello, this is Lysana. I wanted to thank you again for last time. I'm still looking into the case, but it's hard to find evidence. I was wondering if you could fulfill a request from the council. Recently, ancient ruins were discovered on Mount Sis, and there have been reports of giants' appearances. It's not surprising that monsters are stirred by the ancient ruins' mysterious power, but giants? The council usually looks into these matters, but they're busy with the arena. I'm worried that this is too urgent of a matter to be ignored. I can promise you that you will be rewarded handsomely. Durand has praised you as a great summoner, and I've seen your abilities with my own eyes. I know this may sound difficult, but please consider our favor. Let's keep in touch. Thank you. Lysana is in charge of ancient ruins and relics in the Magic Society. It sounds like a promising opportunity. But Titans, eh? They're hard to come by in the entire continent. Is this gonna get us killed again? I hope not. Mount Sis is now unlocked. And that is the second level. And the hard difficulty for Garen Forest has been unlocked. And now we can play it just harder. The battles obviously are going to be harder. And Mount Sis is now available. Wow! This is new. This is new. I do not remember this at all before. The Magic Knight, 4-star. You can acquire it by clearing the 7th stage of Mount Sis. That's awesome! Oh my word, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm like super excited. Alright. Use 20 energy. We did that. Mastering the Garen Forest. And then as you go through the game, you are given more missions to do. And you can check, the missions that you already completed. Awesome. Okay. You know that you get different runes in different areas, right? I hear you can get the general rune in Mount Sis. It's made up of 4 pieces. The rune is supposed to increase your attack power. I can't wait to see it with my own eyes. And that's to complete the set effect of the Fatal Rune. We got a message from Durand. Did you hear about the Garen Forest? Dear friend, I heard you had a match with an ancient monster. Finally, a real match, right? Hope it wasn't too dangerous, haha. Well, I was shocked too. They told me it'd be a simple job. Anyway, it looks like you met Lysana. The council thinks that it's a simple heist, but I heard the whole forest was in a rage. Lysana is looking into the situation, but we don't have any answers yet. Putting that aside, let's get to work. The portal should be open by now. Portal? Look over there. Hey, the arena portal is open. Fascinating, isn't it? Now this is where you come in. Welcome to the arena, my friend. It's finally starting. How exciting. Alright, now it's time to choose our match. Actually, I've already chosen your first opponent for you. They call him Greedy. The guy used to steal and rob during the war. He might be a bit much for your first match, but I'm sure you can handle him, right? Haha. Now, what are you waiting for? I'll be looking forward to your victory. I knew that he could be random, but wow. He can be really unpredictable sometimes. Well, I guess this is it. I've got butterflies in my stomach already. Greedy has entered the arena. And the arena is now unlocked. Okay. And with the arena, these guys are, they unlock as you progress into the game. Matchup is, you're given like, how many? You're given 10 people, and this is where you get the points, and you get weekly rewards. And I think if you rankings, if you lose some of your ranking points or something. And if you can beat all 10 opponents that they pick for you, you win something. I forget what that is. I'll do that next time. Let me check. Oh my, I'm so excited. This is the light. Wow. Oh, it's very pretty. I find that so amusing after I just said, oh, it's so difficult to get light, or to get dark, light and dark, but, well, alright, she doesn't have a leader skill. The chance of firing an additional shot is equivalent to your critical rate. Critical rate's 15%. And if the target is stunned by your attack, you instantly gain another turn. That's cool. Steady shot. If the enemy is frozen, stunned, or asleep, the damage will be increased by 30%. That's really cool. Really good to use with other creatures that freeze, stun, or put enemies to sleep. Wow, that's really awesome. Alright, wow, so there's a lot to do. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a really great series. As I said, I mean, I love the game. I mean, it's a really great series, a really great game. So, if you enjoyed, click that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.